What happened?
Well, 60 days later, I'm playing under his tent in Washington, D.C. Oh, I wish Obama
Oh, wait a minute. You're playing in Jack Coe's tent.
Yes.
Okay, so now you're on the road.
Well, I was just visiting. I was going through there with my dad, and they invited me to play for the meeting. And then I left with my dad in a meeting, and then I wound up with William Branham in Phoenix, Arizona. Played 3 revivals for Brother Branham. It was a very important time because he spoke some things into my life that are coming to pass now.
Really?
And can I share that with you?
Absolutely.
We were at a restaurant the last time I saw him. First thing I had in my mind, I was 19 years old, and I wanted to be his business manager. I had helped some preachers put spots on the radio and some ads in the paper, and I thought I was ready to be a business manager for Brother Branham.
Right.
But he helped me out. I said, Brother Branham, if you just had the right promotion, meaning me, of course, to help him, that you could have greater crusade crowds than you've ever had. He had been all over the world, and you know the story. He was pivoted to help start the healing revival.
Right.
And he shook his head, and he said, no, son, that's not the way God planned it. And he bowed his head. And I said, what do you mean? He said, God's through with my ministry. And I almost fell off my chair again. I said, Brother Branham, you're only 50 years old. You just come off a deer hunting trip. You're in good health. Why, your ministry could be greater than ever. He said, no, son. He said, let me explain. And he talked about the great healing revivals, the voice of healing, and how God had used, and he named William Freeman and A. Allen, who he had met me in Reverend Allen's meeting. And he named several evangelists, even my father, he had seen him. And he said, this healing revival is coming to a close. A new season will come of the revelation of Christ and the understanding of the Bible like the church hasn't seen since Pentecost. And he said, then at the end of that season, then God is going to raise up true prophets and apostles, not non-prophets, true prophets. And their mind will be the mind of God, and their lips and their voice will become the voice and lips of God. And whatever God puts in their mind, their thoughts, they will say it and speak it, and it will happen right before them. And revival, thank God for revival, is going to sweep the nations. And then Jesus is coming back for his church.